Welcome back to Tap Tech, where we don't just read spec sheets, we see how things perform when you actually use them. If you love gaming on the go and expect power and polish, what I've tested with the Legion Go Gen 2 might impress you. The moment I held the Legion Go Gen 2, I knew Lenovo aimed high. This isn't just a small upgrade, it feels like a rethink of what a handheld PC could be. From the screen to the battery, the changes are meant to address what most users complained about in the first Legion Go. But as you'll see, not everything is perfect. Let's talk performance right away, because that's what gamers care about. Under the hood sits AMD's new Ryzen Z2 series. Base models use the Z2, high-end use Z2 Extreme. With up to 32 GB LPDDR5X RAM and up to 2 TB NVMe SSD, it handles big games, multitasking, and Steam libraries with less lag. In titles like Cyberpunk 2077, at native resolution, 1920 by 1200, medium settings still push decent frame rates. Drop resolution a bit, or tweak settings, and the experience becomes smooth and satisfying. Compared to the original Legion Go, frame rates are noticeably better, less stutter, better consistency, especially in fast scenes. The display is one of the biggest wins here. Lenovo moved from IPS to OLED. It's still 8.8 inches, retains 144 Hz refresh, but with variable refresh rate (VRR) supported. Colors are richer, blacks are deeper, and HDR experiences are much more vivid. Yes, they lowered the resolution from 2560 by 1600 to 1920 by 1200. That may sound like a downgrade, but in practice this helps performance and battery life. A sharper screen only matters if the hardware can keep up, and here, the trade-off leans toward more usable. Battery life was another key area of improvement. The Legion Go Gen 2 has a 74Wh cell, up from 49Wh in Gen 1. In testing, I got about 2 hours 15 minutes of heavy gaming, high settings, demanding games, in performance mode before needing to charge. With less demanding titles or lowering settings, you can push that to 3 to 3.5 hours. For lighter tasks, video streaming, or browsing, it can stretch even further. It's not going to match ultra-portable handhelds or phones, but for what it is, a high-performance handheld, this is solid progress. Design and build quality have also seen polishing. The grips on the side feel more ergonomic now, edges are smoothed out, the triggers and buttons feel more precise. The device is heavier than before, it weighs in close to 920 grams with controllers attached, which is noticeable in longer handheld sessions. But Lenovo has added a built-in kickstand, durable materials, and a fingerprint reader in the power button. Also, the detachable TrueStrike controllers are refined, better analog sticks, more responsive triggers, more customization via software. That helps using it both handheld and docked better. Software side, it runs Windows 11, and that comes with both advantages and drawbacks. Advantage being you have full PC compatibility, Steam, Game Pass, PC apps just work, you can tweak settings, control fan curves, and change performance profiles. But drawbacks are there. Windows 11 isn't perfectly optimized for handheld yet. Some UI elements feel small, battery/drain when idle isn't as efficient, and fan noise under load is still audible. Lenovo's tuning helps, but it doesn't vanish. Ports and connectivity are good. 2 USB-C ports, a microSD slot, headphone jack. Wi-Fi 6E, Bluetooth 5.3. Dual 2W speakers sound good for gaming in handheld, though they don't replace headphones if you want immersive audio. One thing I noticed, the device runs hot under extended sessions, especially when pushing high frame rates. The thickness and weight somewhat help dissipate, but you'll feel warmth on the back when holding it. Using the kickstand or docking helps. Also, battery life drops more sharply than advertised when using HDR, high settings, OLED brightness cranked. So users who always push best possible visuals will pay for it. Price is steep. The base model starts around $1,099, and higher configurations, Z2 Extreme, more RAM, larger SSD, go up to $1,349 or more, depending on region. That's premium territory for a handheld. If you want the OLED, better hardware, and better battery, you pay for it. Here are the pros and cons. Pros. Gorgeous OLED screen, VRR HDR visuals are a big jump. Strong performance with Ryzen Z2/Z2 Extreme, good RAM/storage options. Much larger battery than Gen 1. Better endurance overall. Detachable controllers that are more refined, ergonomics improved. Solid build, useful extras like fingerprint reader and kickstand. Cons. Heavy and thick, handheld fatigue sets in during long sessions. Battery life under heavy gaming still limited, drops fast with high settings or brightness. Price is high, value depends heavily on how much you use advanced features. Windows 11 limitations in handheld mode still present, UI scale, touch optimization, penetration of optimized games. Heat and noise under load noticeable, comfort suffers without breaks. Final verdict, the Lenovo Legion Go Gen 2 is a strong evolution. It fixes many weaknesses of the original: display, battery, build quality. If you're someone who wants a high-end handheld gaming PC, who will tweak settings, cares about visuals, and understands trade-offs, this is one of the best options right now. It won't be perfect for everyone, especially those who game lightly, prefer lighter devices, or prioritize battery above all, but for what it sets out to do, it delivers very well. Thanks for watching Tap Tech, where we test real tech in real use. If this helped you decide whether the Legion Go Gen 2 is right for your gaming, hit subscribe. More reviews, more benchmarks, and more tech talk coming soon. See you in the next one.